My story, Raquel. We made this series to support our service users to speak up about their experiences.
There was a knock on the door, and it was the bailiff, and I said, give me 5 minutes to put my robe on. And within that 5 minutes, he was taking the door down, and I had to open the door because he said, if you don't open the door, you have to pay for this door. And I grabbed the door open because I didn't want to pay for that door. And he said, half an hour I'll give you to pack your things and go. I was there all alone, and the kids were at school, college. I had to call my eldest kids, and they came, and we packed all the personal stuff. And we were thrown out actually on the street. We didn't know where we were going. I had no family down this side, and we were sleeping on the floor, in people's living room. At the last minute resort, we were sleeping in a van. We were sleeping in a van, and the kids went to school. They were depressed because it was very cold, because it was in September, October. And I got called from the school saying, we can't send the children home because they're not safe. They said they would want to get the social service involved. I was so scared of losing my children. And sorry. I'm sorry.
Raquel was fortunate to be given a housing association property in her local area, but she faced problems gaining access to her new home.
They were saying that the contractors weren't finished with the place. They wanted my passport, all the children's passport, and I had them in storage. We couldn't get them out because they were packed away. They had these things already printed, photocopied, and I don't know why they had wanted them again, and it was confusing. I called up Lila at Merton's Hill, and I told her of the situation, and she called them up, and she told them, listen, this is a family who really needs somewhere, and please, could you see if you could get the keys? And on that day, Friday, they called me and told me that you'll get the keys, and we went into the house that day. It was a joy for the children, knowing they were all over the place. Even though we didn't have nothing at all in the house, we were so glad. They didn't mind not having nothing at all. It was just knowing that we had somewhere to call home. I have type 2 diabetes, and to be honest with you, all the stress, all the depression, everything, seeing the children in this sad state. I've been through an abusive marriage, and all of this has accumulated where my health has deteriorated to a point where I wasn't taking insulin at the time, and they had to start insulin intake on me. They said I could go blind at the age 55. I'm 45 now. I'm suffering from arthritis with my fingers, my thumbs. I had 2 operations on both of them. Even now, I'm having pain in my shoulder and my neck. I can't move this left hand here. And when the doctor saw me for the first time, she says to me, at a young age, it's so sad to see you this sick.
Raquel had problems securing the benefits that she was entitled to.
I had to go into court. We appealed the case, we won the case. Then 6 months after, they want to reassess. They reassess, and they cut my PIP again to half rate. Then housing benefit stopped my housing payment, and I was into arrears. I've been to the hospital doing laser treatment every 2 weeks. I was using the taxi card. They cut it, and I have to take public transport now. It's so painful after having the laser treatment. I have to sit down for about a good half an hour at the hospital before I can really stand. And I have to take the public transport. The lights in my eyes as well is a bother, and to walk, I am all over the place. If I didn't have my children around me to help me, I don't know how I would, manage. I want to get better and see my children get a life, get a job. Merton Sill, they have given me the confidence to take things on my own where they have advised me. I don't let them sort of do things for me and be dependent on them in doing it. I go ahead and be reassured from them that it's going to be okay.